Oh, here we are again. Time got beaten by 2 seconds by a Japanese player. That's fine, by the way. That's fine. Simply means we're gonna have to get it back again. So there's one thing we need to learn, which is his improved cycle at the beginning. His faster slick stone way cycle. And he simply did it by going really fast. I'm not sure how much leeway there is exactly. For example, he went straight here. That worked surprisingly well. Let's try that again. So, it kind of didn't matter a lot that I went a little faster there. So I might have to stick to the same route as the other guy did. So what the world record run did is make it so that he can be at the slick stone way one cycle earlier. Not entirely sure about that one. So we actually went over here, right? That's a cycle. Well, I didn't get it because I messed up in the beginning. So I'm going to try again. So what I'm doing is practicing the fast slick cycle. We could call it the slick cycle. But again, I think I'm not too sure that I need to change much about my early game here. Let's try and do the slick cycle doing the regular route. And I might have to check the video if I can't reproduce it. So honestly, it's really not that much time save. mean, he would be ahead by like an inch because of his route. What he does do well is to not break here, right? So instead we go here. Kinda. So I didn't save much time there because I got hit. But let's see if it works anyway, because I'm not sure how much leeway there is. We're gonna have to find out. Because that cycle does depend on a pretty decent stone pathway. There we go, that's good. I mean, that's pretty fast. So what happens next? We go over here. Alright, this time we don't wait for this one, right? We could have just gone straight over it, though. Because we kind of need to beat this one. Yeah, we didn't get it. Well, I can see why we didn't get it. Could have taken a much more optimal path there. Which we will take right now. I'm still learning. But the big idea is to be fast enough to not get bounced back by the one that you just saw me get bounced back on. After that, you can just be one cycle quicker. Hey, Mr. Bow. So, we're back at it again, huh? You can check the my life splitter. It's by Poker, which is... or Poker. It's a Japanese player, and he beat it by 2 seconds. He had an overall pretty regular run, but he managed to get an earlier cycle at Slick Stoneway, which is 3 minutes into the run. And getting that early cycle, oh, that's bad. Well, it saves a lot of time. It's at the you know, the ramps that come out of the floor. It's the 4th level of the game, and there's always this optimal cycle that I'm on, and I always leave that level 4 at exactly the same time because it's on a global cycle. It's actually possible to go one cycle faster over there. Player Pucker proved that with his world record run, which was 2 seconds faster than mine. So the cycle itself, it actually saves I'm gonna have to guess about 6 seconds, maybe a little maybe like 5 seconds. What am I doing? Okay, I may have already lost the time I need. I'm gonna go straight through here. All right, yeah. I mean, it's very tight, but that was mostly my own fault. I'm not doing like a world record run per se. I'm mostly just learning the fast cycle route, and if possible, I'm gonna try to not adjust much about my early game here. You know what's kind of fun about the current world record from Poker? was a lot of elements in that run where like tiny little routes and things that I do. Walker does also, so he clearly took a lot of inspiration from my run. And now I'm gonna take some inspiration back from his run. And that's how we all get better at the game, right? That's what the speedrunning community is all about. So Booker actually goes through the fences area, through the middle. But like that barely saves any time. Like that may just save like 0.1 of a second. What he does do is this. There you go. Did it. So you can see now that I'm 0.7 ahead. Which is quite a significant well, it's pretty good to be that far ahead right now. So the reason why that skip works is because if you just go straight all the time, you just make that cycle. And then you can start focusing on this. Perfect. So here we go. So I'll roll it through the middle now. Not too sure about this. So I'm supposed to make this now. Far from got it. But then again, I didn't get it because maybe I should have gone straight there. So the entire idea is that you make this cycle. You get through this one just in time. Then you make this one, of course, because this one just goes down as you go through it. Then the whole idea is that instead of stopping at this very first paddle here, you can make it all the way to this one, which then allows you to go to this part in one go instead of having to stick at one of these. So how many seconds does it save? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that's potentially like 10 seconds saved. Because that's how long one cycle takes. I think that's pretty significant. So if I don't get it again, I will look up the video again and see what he did exactly. Yo, Apple. Yeah, it's like a crazy efficient time increase if you manage to beat that cycle. Because a free, like, let's just say it's a free 10 seconds, right? Or maybe like a 9 or 8. Anyways, that's still in speedrunning terms, that's huge. Because if I then play just as well, or even slightly worse than my previous world record, I can potentially still get world record. Because you'll see if you check out the video there from the world record, you will see that there were actually a lot of mistakes during that run. But the start wasn't part of that. The start was very good. Can't deny the start. So yeah, I gotta kind of learn this one. So this, as long as I like make sure I'm not hit by the spinning thing, this is pretty safe. So he went on to do also a pretty perfect weave through these barrels. I'm not exactly sure what path he took through the bumpers up ahead. Oh, that's not really optimal, but I'll make it work. That's potentially already fill, right? I mean, I have to make this one now. Okay, well, that made it. Oh god. Yeah, now I'm not making this one at all. You think I could have made that if I didn't get stuck there, if I just jumped? You got beat on early parts by 5 seconds. Alright, so yeah, 5 seconds is still pretty huge. Well, yeah, I guess it's a half a cycle increase because usually you wait for it, and now you don't have to wait for it. So it's only the going back down part that you need to take care of. Because now you just roll it on by. Hey, in other fun news, a new category might be added soon, which is no bowler percent. You guys have probably seen the no bowler run, but this time it's staying in bounds. No making use of this button over here. And so you need to find creative ways to jump over all of the fences. And I checked the route today. It's very possible. And it's actually quite fun. There's a crazy trick you gotta do near the end in order to get through the final part there. Yeah, let me actually see if I can show you guys. Let me see if I can show you guys. There you go. Visit that page. There you go. You can see this, all right? Let's do the giant skip extravaganza. Here, make it big. So near the end, you go up on this side a bit. And there's these invisible barriers along the edge that you need to get around of. So I struggle a little bit there, but I found a quick way to get past it. There's another one over there. So you don't actually need it for this fence you see right there. You can just jump over it. But there's no way up on the side barrier from the bridge level, right? So I just glide myself over to the end. Meanwhile, the character keeps making like vertical speed. So I'm actually falling. So my legs start to look really fucked up. And eventually I fall down with the power of 1,000 suns once I'm over the edge here. Bam. And that's how you get over the final fence. It's pretty crazy, but that was that was the missing link in order to make that run possible. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty stoked about it. I managed to get the like the out of bounds record again today, and then we were talking about the possibility of because it's kind of a boring run. You walk a lot over like out of bounds, and it's kind of more fun to just stay in bounds and kind of use the environment to get past all of the fences. Some of them are really easy to jump over. Some of them can just be jumped like regularly. They're just lower. And then and then the final one is just insane. I mean, I like it. I might get into that one of these days. But I've only like practiced all the tricks you can do today, and not that ready for a run just yet. Also, like it's not like an official new category yet. Although the category mod did seem to like it. It's a little bit of a fun run, right? To get away from the monotony of rolling the ball. Yeah, it changes up the gameplay a little bit. I mean, like potentially, I can just kind of on and off. I can make some of those runs with these. If I'm frustrated with failing on Ash for the 40th time, I can just say like, you know what? I'm gonna ignore the ball today. -07 again. I'm pretty consistent with that one. But I still really need to like optimize the route at the stone pathway level. Oh. I wish it would have landed in front of this. I kind of saw that happening. So yeah, a lot of stuff like this goes on in the speed in those runs. And then there's some invisible walls, like over here. You can like go around it. I don't know why, but like there's also like a split in the it's these things, right? Look, you see the segments in the route. Above that is where the invisible walls hit you. You can kind of scoot around it and then move back a little bit to get back on top of the wall. It's really weird. It's invisible. It makes you look like a magician. And it's kind of fun. Although you only like use it when you really have to, because it's a little slow. Like you still move forward at a regular running pace, but you gotta move a little back. Exactly, Apple. Exactly. I wonder how much time could be saved even if we just had something like an auto splitter, where instead of having to start the timer at the beginning of the run, you can just hold running forwards. It might just save like maybe like a fraction of a second, but still. takes just a tiny bit of, because you gotta react to the run beginning. You know, I can't move forward and then start the timer afterwards. I gotta do it all at the same time. But now we're really min-maxing. Let's just get a pretty decent start. Time to get the slick cycle. Let's attempt this one again. It is not that hard. It looks way more jank than it really is. And that's good for me. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I do appreciate it. Pretty decent pace. So is this it? I think it is. So how do we proceed? This is easy. So I think I can make it all the way up to the second one, right? Oh, it was not. Maybe I should have gone straight because I've added extra mileage to the ball by going, because I go straight and then I have to wait anyways, right? I have to wait anyways because this thing is up. Also, maybe I wait here instead. I think I can make all of these. I was late, but it was by such little amount that I think I could have easily saved it by just going straight there at that bit. I don't think it was that bad. But now I kind of know the route that you go a lot more straighter than I thought you would. Which I suppose is pretty optimal. Also, I did a pretty suboptimal turn after I figured out I made the cycle. Because I think I was just surprised that I made it. As long as I get really consistent at it, because I hate for it to take like 20 minutes of trying before I can start a run every time. That'll be real annoying. So that's why I'm trying to learn what to do exactly. Though if I get it, I will continue to run, of course. Dude, that was so perfect. .9. So I think we get it this time. Yeah, also I did a really bad zigzag here the last time, so that was even more wasted time. Yeah, I think I got this. You don't have to be afraid of like re-getting the ball there. Yeah, that's really good. It's fine to let loose of the ball in order to steer more sharply. So you push it up there. So I think this is all right. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's really bad. Ah, I didn't take my own position into account there. So I might just not make it anyway. I'm actually quite sure I'm not making this one. I didn't even make the first one. Yeah, that was really bad. Lost a lot of time there. So I have to keep that in mind that I might myself move upwards quite fast there. Oh. Don't do that. So that looked really good. And then I just dropped the ball, which wasted all of the seconds that I saved. So let's not drop the ball again. I think it's because I want to like steer around the corner too early, because that's like the usual strat. Hi there, welcome. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm trying to get the very early cycle that the world record run gets in order to set myself up. Oh my god, I failed. In order to set myself up for success. I need to be really not sloppy at the start. Because that was out of sloppiness. Usually I never take the turn that shallow. Just so I kind of knew I would get hit there. Oh, going again. Going again. So that is the second time I moved up the ball. It doesn't really cost any time. It's just weird. All right, we go around a little bit wider this time. See? Back to the inside, and that's good enough to make the little push at the end there. I have to adjust my aim a little bit, but other than that, that's pretty good. 0.6. I'll have to make up for it with a good slalom here. Just make the slalom, and then we'll get the good cycle. It's really good. So let's do it again. So maybe I should not do it at the sides. So I think that's perfect. So I'm gonna go straight through this time. Good. See? That's way better. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I can see it now. Just go straight. And that's it. We make this one. And that's minus, oh, -4. That's less of an extreme speed up, because all it really says is the time that the panels stay up, basically, which is indeed about 4 to 5 seconds. I think it's like 5 seconds, but you can start moving over them while they're going down. You're feeling good in this run? Well, let's we'll dedicate this one to your feeling then. Obviously, I appreciate you all being here. Let's incorporate the Polish route over here. Saves it just slightly a bit of time. That one's surprisingly bad, but oh my god. What am I doing? Oh, that's not actually that bad. I can probably still get the early cycle, which is a requirement. That's the old baby phone. Push me up. Good. I love how the world record did this exact route, the early straw route. Feels nice when other people take your own findings and try to make good on them. Yeah, this early bit was not in the world record. So I should be ahead by a second now. Right. A perfect zip. That's decent. So they were all pretty meh. I'll make up for it over here. kind of sucked. But no major time loss. Ah, shit. My dudes, real life is calling. My 5-month-old son has just awoken. And I might not be able to finish this run. I know there's something in the rules about being able to take a 5-minute break. So I'm gonna try. Though I might not succeed. Let me check though. If we don't make the ice bridge, it's a failed run anyways. So let's get to ice bridge. Oh, I like playing Bedaring on my boost. It's just I have to get more familiar with what is possible and what is not possible. Ah, god damn it. Oh. I'm gonna take a short break here because yes, because my son is crying and I need to be a dad at the moment. I'll be back a little later.